So, good morning everybody. I enjoyed immensely my stay here in Hitzacker, and since I have to return the key to the reception, which is on the other side of the canal, I just take you one more time through this wonderful downtown Hitzacker, a live museum. So, this is prohibited, so we go this way. Yes, you have seen this all in yesterday's video. And yesterday we did not have a car in front of us. But I think you will agree that this is so nice, you can watch this twice. So, can I shortcut this here? Yes, I can. Okay, here we go. And I still have not decided if I should take the ferry or the bridge. So, I opted for the bridge because I don't really like having to wait maybe half an hour for the ferry, even though that would be interesting and I haven't done that. So the bridge is another 12 kilometers, all in all that was 20. But I'm paddling through very rural landscapes, lots of farming, lots of cows. It's a little bit fresh, but I'm enjoying myself. There's nobody out and about, so I have the road, which is kind of a bike path, all for myself. That's how I like it. Could be a bit warmer. I'm debating getting out my ear warmers. My God, summer in Germany. So I'm riding on the dike. Soon I have reached the bridge, and then I am on the official Elbe bike path. And up here on the dike, funny, the sheep have right of way. And if a farmer decides to block this, because these sheep are so valuable to keep the dike in shape, and they eat the grass and whatsoever, and with their hooves they keep it firm. So this is really important for a safety reason. So therefore the sheep have the right of way up here. And sometimes you can even see that there were sheep here and they went to the toilet. I'm riding here on these, what we call in the army, Panzerplatten. So platforms for tanks. It's a little rough, but okay, I should not complain. In southern Germany it was smoother. So let's cross. So here it is in all its majesty, looking south on the River Elbe, river number 4 of this bike trip. I'm going to the right bank, and the next major stop will be Wittenberge in about 50 kilometers, where this guy called Martin Luther put some theses on a church door. Let's see what they have to offer for the passing bike cyclist. And then it's on to Havelberg, which is another gem on the Havel, which directly afterwards goes into the Elbe, so it's a tributary. I only hope that we will get a ray of sunshine, which would make all shots a little nicer, and that it gets warmer. So, let's go on. Who would have thought? We are in Mecklenburg-Vorpommern. Ha! We are still far to the north. It's harbor, not much of a harbor anymore, but nice buildings. And up there, I don't know if you can read that, it says Panorama Cafe. And they are not lying. On the top floor there's a Panorama Cafe. Underneath is the hotel and a beach club. A beach club, they are freezing! But nevertheless, the Panorama Cafe, ooh-hoo. But I have to go on. Little quaint villages on the left behind the dike. And here one again with a Reetdach. Oh my God, if it was sunny I would show them all to you. Oh, and that looks so inviting to have a break, but I just put on all my clothes because it's freezing cold and now I have to ride on. I am riding where some years ago was the inner German border. On this side of the Elbe was the DDR, the German Democratic Republic. On the other side was the BRD, so West Germany. And we are approaching one of the last standing watchtowers, where the soldiers even had order to shoot on their own citizens if they decided to deflect. So I guess I will climb it up, and it's a sad monument. They say that this once called Todesstreifen, a band of death, this has developed to a lifeline for certain species which nobody else would survive. This inner German border with all the mines and whatsoever has been cleaned, but it's not habitated, so therefore it's a wonderful habitat for beavers and other animals which have it hard to find habitats elsewhere in Germany. Oopa! Too many steps for a tired cyclist, but that's the view. Oh my. So this is nice. And there's even a ferry. So that's where I came from. Nice bike down there, isn't it? Even though it looks like an ant. A short impression what it is like riding here on the dike. It's a little bit gravelish, but you can ride on it. It's also a little bit monotonous, but okay. And it's not as much frequented as the other bike paths on the other rivers where I was on. Well, maybe that changes when I go further south. That's about it. Another one of these former watchtowers. Nice little village called Kumlosen. My goodness, what's it like living here? There's nothing going on. Wittenberge. Let's see if we get a nicer shot today. Really nice. So let's find downtown. Nice here. On the other hand, looks pretty dead. Didn't find a cafe. Didn't find anybody to ask. Now let's see. That looks like town hall, I would say. Wittenberge was rather unspectacular. A little bit gloomy, I would say. And all the people a little bit, I don't know, trist. So I didn't really feel at ease there. Good that I'm out again. I found a bakery. And I have 40 more kilometers to Havelberg. Let's go. Impression of the Elbe with sunshine, and now with a paved path on the dike. So very nice. 15 more kilometers to Havelberg. We should soon be there. Havelberg, with the old city being an island between the Havel, a tributary to the Elbe, and a canal, I don't really know. I also didn't know that Havelberg is a Hansestadt, but it is. So let's take you maybe once around the island, and then I have to find the apartment, which should be fairly easy. Very nice. Oh, downtown Havelberg. And this is the Rathaus. Okay. So let's... Accommodation is just beyond the bridge. Now I'm going to find a pizzeria. Wonderful. And I'll show you Havelberg in all its glory. Taking a little stroll along the Havel. And another nice shot.